I don't know about you, but something I definitely struggle with is consistency when I'm traveling. Consistency, eating healthy, consistency, working out, consistency, staying on top of all your work. There's so many fun things to do while you're traveling. How do you manage all of it? And so on the topic of diets, I do a lot of ButcherBox, healthy meats, grass-fed meats, things like that. And so I wanted to make sure I had time to go out and explore restaurants here. Everything I need during lunchtime while I'm working is already here, so I don't have to worry about it, I don't have to stress about it, and know that maybe I'll go get takeout or eat something unhealthy that's just convenient. And so to make it easy, I just bring things along, right? I've already got to bring my dog's food and some other stuff, so I bring some pre-made meals along, we got some water, stay hydrated. However, I can guarantee someone's gonna wake up when that steak's ready. You mooching? The amount of birds in this park is just crazy. So I'm currently out exploring, just checking out different areas of Austin. And I gotta say, it's so interesting because every little kind of nook and cranny in town, it really does have its own distinct characteristics. However, all the people seem to be similarly friendly, and the shops are great, the bars have been great, the restaurants, like really impressed the more I've gone and explored around here. And so I think that in turn presents part of the struggle, right? How do you make sure you're still getting to explore and enjoy your vacation while also staying consistent with your goals? So for me right now, I would love to go for a decent run, but I unfortunately was working all day and I didn't have a lot of time to explore. And so if I go for a run right now, I'm not gonna get to explore as much as I normally would. Struggling with that, I think this is kind of a good balance, is right now just making sure I'm walking a lot, walked the dog 3 times already today. And so these are the types of things you just kind of weigh and balance. Make sure you're not completely losing sight of your goals, but also balancing it with making sure you're enjoying the trip, enjoying wherever you're traveling to. Crazy amount of new construction going up in this area. So while I might be slightly hungover from an insane comedy show I saw here downtown last night in Austin, it was just mind-blowing. Got to stick to your routines. And so Bulletproof Coffee is something I've been doing for the last 2 years. Helps me start my day. This is my breakfast essentially. It's got protein, it's got grass-fed ghee in it, so it's got a good amount of caloric density to it, and then I don't get hungry for hours. I usually go 6 hours. It's not necessarily a fast, but for me, it gets my brain on point, gets the day started right. So these are things, while it's a lot to bring with me, I definitely make sure it's always with me because I know I'm gonna start the day off right. And so that brings up another topic, which is setting a schedule, setting an agenda. Now, when I'm on vacation, I don't personally like to set too many constraints, but I do want to make sure I know what I want to get done in the day, whether that even includes like going out to certain restaurants or exploring, or if it's related to work, to filming, anything like that. So my routine I try to stick to is getting as much done in the mornings as I can, so that way it's off my shoulders, and I know throughout the rest of the day I can focus on what I want to do. So this morning, I'm going to walk the dog. We've done that every single day. I'm gonna do some editing so that way I'm caught up on this stuff, and then that'll allow me basically the whole rest of the day to just go out, explore, and know all the things I critically needed to get done are already done. That's my suggestion. It works well for me. Obviously adapt that to the ways you think will work best for you. I'm also pretty sure I might have been filming this in Poison Ivy. Recap time. Number 1, bring things with you that are essential, that make it more convenient while you're traveling to stay consistent. That for me was mostly around diet. I just brought things along that I knew would keep me healthy, keep me feeling good, and were convenient when I'm working over lunch that I could just grab and cook for myself. Number 2 then is finding that balance. So for me, that was I needed to explore and wanted to see the different neighborhoods while I was here. So I ended up walking probably 5 to 10 miles every single day I've been here. So that way I was getting some form of exercise, maybe not what I'm used to, but I was able to get both things done. There was a good balance of both of my objectives to help stay consistent there. Number 3 was just sticking to pre-existing routines. For me, that was every morning I do my Bulletproof Coffee. That gets the day started right for me. And hopefully from there, it all just falls into place. So that was something I made sure I brought along with me. And then every single morning I've stuck to that routine, and it's been really helpful in me just following into the rest of the day. And then number 4, no, it's not putting your camera in poison ivy. That was having micro goals or basically some type of an agenda for the day. Again, I like to knock everything out in the morning as early as possible when I can. That way the rest of the day for me just kind of falls into place and it's not too stressful. As long as you're getting the majority of those things done, you don't have to make sure 100% every single day gets done. But if you're getting the majority done, you're on the right track, you are staying consistent. And that, at the end of the day, is really the goal. So those are my tips. Those work well for me. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more. I am headed back to Boulder tomorrow. I am going to soak up as much of this warm weather while I still can, but I am also excited to get back to snowboarding, see some of that. We'll see what the future holds. As always, guys, it's been a pleasure. I will see you next time.